ATV. Come on in this happy place. We're one big family. We got jokes and fun and sing-alongs, some for you to see. It's Alabama Music Sing TV. Yes, it is. Do it, Farrell.
Flag out on my front lawn, a 97 Chevy Dick down in chrome, and my girl sitting with a short skirt on the porch swing. Well, them kids of mine playing and running around with an ice cream sandwich and a blue tick ham. The East Georgia sun slowly coming down on me, and if the rain goes down tomorrow, you know that'll be alright. Some will say I'm crazy, well that just may be true. But you know I love this country song, and I bleed red, white, and blue. I'm still my mama's wildest child, and my daddy's pride and joy. Hey, good God Almighty, I'm proud to be an American boy.
All right, that was Jonathan East there. I taped him a while back at Tin Roof in Birmingham. He was doing an acoustic act there. And a very fine gentleman, nice. If y'all ever seen him, you know what I'm talking about. Just as kind as he could be to me. And I'll probably be taping him again. And you'll be hearing him later on in the show, too. That's my boy Brad here. Every time my computer gets on the fritz, all I have to do is call him. He comes in there and fixes it up for me. I remember one time I was getting a picture to use on one of my jokes off of Google, and out of all the pictures it brought up, the one I picked had a bad virus, and it just about wiped out my whole computer. But Brad got me going again, so that's my son there, Brad Williams, my tech support. I've had, a bunch of them. Some come in and I run through everything that, I'm required to do, and I can't pay them, And I always told them if they would get out and get a commercial themselves, they could have that money. Because all I want to do is pay for the show. And some of them just didn't want to do that. So if they don't want to do that, they don't get paid. And they end up quitting. But I've had some that's been really, really good. The first one I got was Holly. And Holly was a joy, man. And she went everywhere I needed her to go. She did everything I needed her to do on the show. But then she got working 7 days a week. Plus she's got 3 kids, 4 counting her husband. But Holly was a really good one. Lee's Family Restaurant and Dinner Theater. The best country cooking around. Great dinner theater shows. Karaoke 6 to 9 on Tuesday. Call 648-4461.
I'm a long, tall, long leaf pine on the hill, sweet corn and cotton in the farmer's field. I hold my head as high as I can get it. I'm a big blue sky when the sun is high. I'm fireworks on a stormy night, and I don't reckon I've met a stranger yet. Yes, I am the heart of Dixie, and if this is your first time to meet me, then welcome. I'm Alabama. Alabama. I'm a Crimson Cross and our rights they've hid. Sweet home Alabama is all you need. I'm an old yellow hammer right in your face, just like the man they all called Hank. Born in Georgiana in 23. Yes, I am the heart of Dixie, and if this is your first time to meet me, I'm Alabama, Alabama. I'm right here for you, my friend. If you're driving through the drop on in, spend some time with southern folks who care. If you live here, then I love you, but if you're just passing through.
Now, Jonathan, I first met Jonathan Baldwin, not Jonathan, Joseph Baldwin, at Greenhorn. He was playing in a band there, fronting them and everything, and I first met him there. And also got in contact when he ended up making this song, I'm Alabama. It fit my show, and I didn't have a theme song then, so I hollered at him and asked him if I could use his song for my theme song, and he said, man, that'd be great. So I used that song it just played as my theme song for a long time. And Joseph, he's a good guy. He lives up there, and I think he shoes horses and everything now. So check him out, man. Joseph Baldwin. I'm Alabama. Now, when I ran out of host, I hope you can see me right here, but when I ran out of host and didn't have any, I've got a little, I forget how old she was. 11, I think. I think she was 11 at this time. It was like 2 years ago. I asked my great niece to help me out. So I went up to her place where my sister lived. And Deanna, man, it was like she'd been doing it forever. She put a little attitude in it. She would look at what she had to say, and she would say it the first time. Boom, boom, boom. The thing of it is, my show, I do a lot of clubs, and a lot of times I want my host to go with me, and the people at the clubs wants my host to be there. So being 11 years old, she couldn't do it. So I had to be looking for somebody else, but the time that she done it, she done really well doing it. Deanna Cole. All the videos of the week that I put on, I usually find them on YouTube and stuff, and because of those videos of the week, I've been blocked by YouTube several times, but it's fun. I usually find some weird stuff. If y'all remember that dog talking about his food and everything, somebody lip synced it in there and everything. That was funny. I always try to find something that's funny, humorous, like people that's had their wisdom teeth out and they give them that gas and stuff, you know, and they can't hardly talk. But the videos of the week, that's a big part of my show.
I need your heart. Your heart. There is one thing I know. Some only want
all that they see, but all that I have is all.
So it opened at the shop, but there's only room for about 240 people to see the play. But by this point, and I think it keeps me, so many people had heard about Beckett and heard about this play. This is a typical practice at the time where playwrights would publish plays and then they'd have productions, right? But today we usually production first and then publishing first. But many people had read Tom Butler and been really excited about it. So despite the fact that
Sweet tea drinking, country singing, wildflower picking, kind of girl I'm a cut off a wearing, never caught swearing, bareback riding, kind of girl. Pretty and pink, but dangerous and camo, daddy sharpshooter and mama's little angel, four-wheel riding, southern belle, bless her heart, Alabama kind of girl. Barefoot running, golf club sunning, tractor riding, kind of girl. I'm a choir singing, Bible reading, thank the Lord I'm that kind of girl. Pretty and pink, but dangerous and camo, daddy sharpshooter and mama's little angel, four-wheel riding, southern belle, bless her heart, Alabama kind of girl.
Now, Summerlyn Powers, she lives down around Mobile there somewhere. And I saw her video, and it had Mel Tillis's daughter in it, acting like her mama, which she ain't her mama, but in the video she's acting like her mama. She's part of the video, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I found Summerlyn on Facebook, and I always do this because I don't want to get in trouble. So I contacted her and asked her if it was okay if I use that video, because it did have Pam Tillis in it. I'll be going down to Mobile. I already had an interview set up with Summerlyn because she's going to be an up-and-coming star. And I had an interview set up with her, and it ended up the day of the interview I couldn't go because it takes money to go to Mobile, Alabama, and I just couldn't go, so I didn't go. All right, I'm gonna call, see if I can get Sassy Sonia on the phone, see if she's got any ideas for this February show.
Hey, Georgie.
What you doing?
All right, then what you doing?
I'm just sitting here making a little clip here, and I've got you on speakerphone.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got any ideas what we can do for February?
I said, like, like Valentine's Day or something, or what?
Well, anything we can put on the show for February.
I really don't. To be honest, but you just caught me off guard. I wasn't thinking about it.
All right, tell everybody hello.
I will. Love you, Georgie.
Bye.
Bye.
I called her off guard. She didn't have time to think. Joanna Holiday. Joanna was Holly's sister-in-law. They married two brothers, and Joanna was good, just like Holly. Very pretty girl. She went anywhere I asked her to go with me. She went with me once to take the Leverton brothers and interviewed them, done a real good job on the interview. So Joanna was really good one too. Always dressed nice, very pretty girl, very pretty skin, very good. But like I say, They just ain't no money in this. They could be, but they ain't.
I get off of this mountain, you know where I wanna go. Straight down the Mississippi River to the Gulf of Mexico. They talk Louisiana, a little Bessie girl I once knew. She told me just to come on by, 'cause anything that she could do. The whole Crystal Creek, she says she live by Spring to Lee. She feels I don't have to speak. She defends me a trunk of the tree. Heaven did she walk?
Pictures of the week. They was all took by me. I'd say 99% of them was all took by me. And my business is called Classic Photography. I'm a freelance photographer. I shoot everything from sports events. I shoot the moon. I shoot everything. So all the pictures of the week, 99% of them that I've had on my show has been took by Classic Photography.
Rolling stone, the woods of Alabama's where I call my home. I'm a country boy and I don't belong on the bright lights of LA. Got a pickup truck with a straight pipe sound. Come Friday night, I ride through town. Got the radio up, the windows rolled down. All the women, they look my way. 'Cause I'm in fun-loving, beer-chugging, reckless kind that don't take nothing. Put me down with your soul nut, step outside. I like Jim Beam and John Wayne, us good old boys, we're all the same. With a big hell yeah and a whole lot of American pride, just a little on the redneck side. Weekend comes, I got a steel guitar blaring out loud from a roadhouse bar. They put a dollar in that old tip jar and play another country song. Got late night women and old pool house, cigar smoking bar.
Hey, I'm Jonathan East, getting ready to play here at the Tin Roof in downtown Birmingham. You're watching Alabama Music Scene.
You know, with or without my host, I've done some crazy things on my show simply because I decided to make it more interesting, and I wanted people to turn to the channel and just to see what I do next. I've done some crazy things, y'all. I've disco danced with an afro on my head. I've eat a hot pepper, like a ghost pepper, right there on TV. And just here lately, I opened a can of dog food and eat the dog food. Wasn't bad. I've done magic on the show. I've done all kind of things on here. And put together bloopers for y'all, and so is my host. My host has joined in after I started using host, but we have done some crazy things. We was even on a nude beach one time. Remember, Holly? You know, when you're good at air guitar, I bet you pick up a lot of air chicks. Let me see if I can open it up. Yeah, it's going right there. this sucker up. Well, it don't smell half bad, I tell you that. Alright. Put that right there. Let me get me a spoon here. You want a bite too? So here goes. See what this tastes like. Purina Alpo Prime Cuts. Here we go. Don't look half bad.
AMS TV is going nude this week, and we are here at Victoria's Nudist Beach. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It wasn't a ghost pepper like this. And I'm fixing to attempt to eat part of that. I'm dreading it. Oh Lord, I'm dreading it. My others. Okay. I got the insides of it here. Please. So, bear with me. It ain't that bad right now. Well, I feel it heating up already. Oh, mercy. Oh God, it feels like all the way down to where it went into my stomach, feels like I swallowed a flame. How stupid was that? Another one of my hosts, you know, since I'm talking about doing crazy things, Jaden Fowler, she came on board. She was like 17 or 18 years old, 17 I think, and she done it for a while. She done some of them wild and crazy things too, just like me. It was a lot of fun, and she asked if her friend Kayla could come on board and do it with her, and I said, heck yeah, because both of them was beautiful, you know. So both of them done it for a while, and they was so crazy, man. It was crazy stuff working with them. Jaden and Kayla, the only problem with them, they was 18 years old. And I go to a lot of clubs. You got to be 21. So they ended up not being able to do it, and so I moved on, got somebody else.
If you belong to the Coast Guard, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Army, then stand up and sing along.
If you're gonna rise, you might as well shine. If you got wings, you might as well fly. If you've got a voice, you might as well sing. Never met a bell that I didn't want to ring. It can be so easy when you're on your path and you know where you're going. If the rain falls, that great big river of life keeps flowing Took a chance that I didn't want to take. Never met a wheel that I didn't want to roll. I never said a prayer that didn't bless my soul. Bless my soul, bless my soul. It's easy when you're on your path and you know where you're going. If the rain falls, that great big river of life keeps flowing. So jump on in, the water's fine. One more time, one more time.
Cool Carol and me, we was supposed to went down and interviewed Summerlyn Powers, and her manager, she changed. We was going to interview her like 12 or after, somewhere like that, and her manager contacted me and wanted to do the interview in the morning. And me and Cool Carol couldn't be down there in the morning, so we had to cancel that. Maybe we can get that going later on and go back down to Mobile and interview Summerlyn. But speaking of Cool Carol, that was one of my next hosts that I got. Met her while I was taping in Sulligent for a benefit, and I met her about a year later. Me and her got talking, and she was interested in doing this. But you know, she did a lot that I wanted her to do, and we got out and tried to get sponsors. We went up to Muscle Shoals, Russellville, and she was a joy and wanted to do it. But the distance between me and her got to be a hardship. I tried to get her to do a green screen at her house where she could just do the intros at her house and send them to me via email or something like that, because I've done that before by somebody that lived in Florence, and it worked out great. But it didn't work out too good with Cool Carol. And she was cool, y'all, and y'all enjoyed her, man. And I enjoyed her too. Just the distance between me and her, it put a hardship on the show. And this is time consuming, and I need all the time I can get to produce the show, and I didn't have that with her, so I had to go a different route. All right. Now, while I do the show, you know, people all the time sends me their videos and stuff to put on, and a lot of times I find the stuff on YouTube. But a lot of people, they send me videos and stuff, and a lot of it is in the living rooms, just in their living rooms, and they tape it with their cell phone, and a lot of it's in the bedroom. Matter of fact, first time I ever put Jessica Muse, you know, American Idol girl, first time I ever put her on, I found one of her videos on YouTube that she had done with her cell phone. She was in her bedroom playing like crazy, and I asked her if I could use it, and she said sure. And in this video, you could see her bed behind her. You could see a cat walking across her bed and everything, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I've always wanted my show to be real, you know, just like it is. And I appreciate Jessica for letting me use that. And here's one of those videos now, a couple of them.
I keep on falling here, and out with you. Sometimes I love you, sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes I feel good, at times I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone
You know, all the hosts that I've had, and I've had a bunch, some of them didn't get on the air because they said they'd do it, then when it came down to it, they didn't show up. Some of them would even come to the house and check it out and decide they didn't want to do it, and that was cool. Some of them would lie to me and say they'd do it and didn't do it. And that's fine, because like I say, for a long time I did this show by myself. So, you know, that wasn't no problem, because I just done it myself. Okay? But the one I've got right now, the one that's on there with me right now, Sonia. Sassy Sonia, y'all. I gave her that name. She's not really sassy, I just gave her that name. She's sweet as she can be. Sweet girl. But Sonia, she'll go anytime I want her to go. And she has already. She's already done the interview and getting better with it. And Sonia's one of those that wants to do it and everything. First time I met her, she's coming back from Fort Sill from seeing her daughter, Kayla. Not one of my hosts, but Kayla. Kayla went to Fort Sill to basic training, and she went out for the graduation. And I've done that with my tech. My tech went to Fort Sill, and I drove out for the graduation. So Sonia's one of my good hosts too, and I hope she stays on for a long time. Okay? All right, that's it, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the new brand of AMS TV, man. I'm trying to do it differently here, and it's a learning experience for me. And I got a haircut. Did y'all notice? I cut it myself. Yeah, it was getting long. Man, next month, March, we're going up to Muscle Shoals. Yeah. We're going up to the Alabama Music Hall of Fame. We're going to Fame Studios. We're going over to Jackson Highway to the Muscle Shoals Sound. And may even go on down on the river and see Cypress Moon Studios. Yeah, it's going to be good. My good friend Carl Moan, I want to give a shout out to Carl, because him and a few of his friends going to meet me up there, and he going to show me around and get me in the door a few of them places. Yeah, Carl DeMone. And hope y'all enjoy it, man. I don't know who's going with me yet. Hopefully my host is going with me. So be sure and watch March. I don't know the bands yet. I'm pretty sure Travis Womack and the Snake Band will be there on that show. But I got some shout outs. Of course, Carl DeMone and his friends there with the Handshake Promise Band. And Ken and Crazy Girl from down there at Prattville, man, they watch my show all the time. So does Tom and Fred, man. I've had Tom and Fred on my show, Picking and Grinning, too. And all those Hodges kids, old Creighton and Brad Man and all his kids. Razzmatazz Band from Bar 31, man. Mike, Kenny, Greg, and Henry, they're at the Razzmatazz Band. And Martha and Patrice. Good ones, man. And also Lydia, man. Good friends of mine. They everywhere I go. All the folks at the Red Barn there at Horton, Alabama. Y'all remember last month we had the Red Barn on, and it's good folks, man. If you ever get to Horton, Alabama, go by the Red Barn on Saturday nights at 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And if you go in there, tell them you saw them on this show, okay? Yeah, I'm sure they'll appreciate it, and I'll appreciate it too. So, y'all watch the March show for Muscle Shoals. Yeah, it's going to be a good one.